So, yes, I did just jump straight into the finale because I couldn't wait. I did go down and get a new mug of tea though. Has to be done. It's still too hot. Can't do me a reaction with a cup of tea. So welcome everyone. Craig here from Video Juice. We are back with episode 20, the finale of season 14 of Supernatural. On the last episode of Supernatural, we had Duma and Heaven manipulate Jack. Then we had the boys manipulate Jack. Then they locked Jack in a box. And then Jack burst out of the box. And then Jack might potentially have gone dark side at the end. That's the gist. It was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. It was a great lead up to the finale. I am fearful of everything. I actually forgot to talk about last episode. I forgot to talk about how tense the scene when they were trying to get Jack into the box was. I wrote it down and I completely forgot to talk about it. What a tense scene. Like that entire thing, I kept on expecting them to slip up or Jack to catch on to something, and it just never happened. I was literally on the edge of my seat for the entirety of that scene, so I just wanted to say special mention to that. I did also write down the name of the episode, because I usually spot the name of the episode when I'm watching it, and I usually say it or comment on it, and I only realised halfway through the last episode that I didn't know what the episode title was, so I went back after I'd finished the reaction and looked at it. The episode title was Jack in the Box, which is fucking a great name for the episode title. But I'm actually a little bit happy that I didn't see it, because I feel like it would have ruined a little bit of the surprise of the box coming back into it. Even though I guessed it before it happened, they still, like, up until that moment I was like, fuck, they could put him in the box. So that was cool. Cool. I just said do a shout out because it's a cool episode name. That's pretty much it. Finale. We are here. Again, I apologise for how long this has taken me. I think there's 5 episodes of the current season out, so as soon as I'm done season 14, as soon as this is out, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to jump straight into the other one, and I'm going to keep trying to do 2 or 3 a week until I get caught up. And I want to do it, like, I'm going to do the remainder, whenever is there when I get caught up. I'm going to be doing that live and do like a get questions from you guys and have them at the start of the video or whatever. Life is hectic at the moment, so that's why I'm getting as many videos as I can out. So yeah, I gave my predictions last episode. I'll do a few here. I have 3 main predictions for how this episode might go, right? Either the Lucifer that Jack is talking to is real, and he's trying to get him. He will do something to get him to resurrect him, and then we have a Nick or Lucifer / Jack storyline, or just a Lucifer storyline if he betrays Jack or something. I don't know, but I feel like that could be the real Lucifer talking to him. That could be one way it goes. Again, these are just theories that I'm randomly just throwing out. These are not well thought out theories from me. You know, I don't know how they would get to these stages. Although the Jack and Lucifer thing could happen because of the fact that, like, Lucifer is the only one that he could potentially, like, if he has no moral compass anymore, if he's soulless, Lucifer could talk him into breaking out. It's like, you don't want to be alone. I'm the one who's there for you. Blah blah blah. Again, I don't know how Jack would react to Lucifer as a soulless person. I don't know if he would go that route. You know. That's the only thing going against that. I also feel like if they're going to have the empty as a big bad for next season, they could tease it in this episode. And for that to happen, Cass has to be happy. For Cass to be happy, I feel like Jack getting his soul back would make Cass happy. And for that to happen, I feel like God has to come back. Now, the reason why I think this could happen is because they've teased God, and, like, they've potentially set up his return throughout the season with Cass trying to find him with the amulet and shit. And they've constantly been talking about him and talking about stuff that he has done. They reminded us about the empty last episode, and they set up the empty, and I always thought that the empty could come back as a potential big bad. I thought for this season, honestly. But for next season, for the final season, it could potentially happen, you know? And if that happens, the empty could bring Lucifer with him, and we can have, like, a team up, because why not? Like, Lucifer is already awake there. Why not get him over? And it's like, you help me, you know. And the empties would be formidable for the last season because we don't know his actual power level. He's just this weird fucking alien entity, basically, you know. And if I just don't know, I don't know how any of this stuff would happen. I don't know how God would come back. The only way God would come back is if the amulet actually did work and he saw. But why would he intervene now? Is the only thing, you know. I don't know. The uncertainty is what has me excited. You know, I don't know what they're going to do with this. There's been no big definitive setup for where this is going. We have an overpowered Jack. We need to solve it. That's what we have, and that's what's great. That's what's great. So let's check out the new episode. The last episode. It's not the new episode. Let's check out the finale for season 14 of Supernatural. We got there in the end. My favorite part of any season of Supernatural. Ah. We get John in the recap. Let us hear it. Yes. I fucking love the Wayward Son recap every season. Don't you cry no more. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Oh man, look at that shot. Oh. Man, he fucked that box up. Oh, it's the last time we're going to see this intro, the title card. Just means I have to make a new fucking title card for next season. The current one took me so long, so I tried to recreate the actual one in the show. Moriah.
Because he's just another monster.
You don't mean that.
The hell I don't.
He's not a monster. God damn it. God damn it. Oh.
And you watch Jeopardy every night.
Okay, all right, yeah, but I'm nothing like these, gaggle of Zuckerbergs.
Gaggle of Zuckerbergs.
Universe Blade's facial recognition software.
I'm Dean Winchester. I'm looking for the Devil's Son. This badge is fake.
Oh, he can't lie. Jack. What the fuck?
Excuse me.
That is some powerful shit.
Hey, I'm sleeping with your wife.
I know. Kind of into it.
I think that's time to exit.
Spent more than 2 hours disclosing his entire tax history.
It worked on the whole world.
And North Korea, and a quote demon deal he made with someone named Crowley.
Dude,
Over to you,
what
Chet.
the hell? Everywhere, but what?
Jack.
This could be a reason for God to step in.
Wow. Yeah. You guys are screwed.
Oh! What? That was the most casual Chuck appearance ever. I didn't expect that. I expected it to be a demon. Fuck yeah.
Chuck?
There you go.
Is it really? How are you here?
You called me?
Oh shit, it did work.
I don't know where you are. I don't know if you can hear me.
What did you do?
Stop!
Oh man, he's just using his powers whenever the fuck he wants now.
Dean!
Oh man, they're just fucking falling apart.
Guys, how'd you get here?
He brought me.
Hey guys.
Oh. He has that little smug smile on his face all the time.
I know what you're thinking. It's been a while, and I.
What did he do? Did he just
Pretty good.
leave her there?
That's not what we were thinking.
Bust it. Oh.
Answer the damn question. Don't!
Oh. Fuck.
You wanna fight Leviathans? Cool, you got that. You wanna go up against, what was it, the British Men of Letters? Okay. A little weak, but okay. But. Fine. Fixed.
Really?
I'm God, Sam. Yeah, really. Go ahead, try it out. But you can.
What?
With that.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Wait, you're saying that this thing can kill Jack?
That'll kill anything.
So you've had this the whole time, and we're just now.
It's a
doing
new
it?
cult.
Why?
Because I haven't. So you kill him.
You die.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Look, I know it's not perfect.
You can restore his soul. That's why I called you.
Yeah, not so much.
Oh.
Well, souls are complicated, even for me.
And that's my theory out the window.
Besides, even if I could, would you really want to?
So either get on board or walk away.
Oh, fuck, man. I hate all of this. I went Cass on this one. They did that to Jack. They fought for people in the past for finding ways of saving people.
And a part of me wants Jack dead. It really does. But Dean, we haven't even tried to save him.
There you go.
Okay. And whose fault is that?
Mine. I'm the
Yes.
one who brought him back. And I brought him back because he's family.
Okay.
And then he came back and he burned his soul off to save us.
There you go. Sam is saying
You and me.
everything that I said.
And now what? Now you want my permission? You want me to say I'm cool with losing him and losing you all at once?
Shit, man. That was a good scene.
One's in reverse, and one there's no yellow. One of them's just all squirrels.
Fucking squirrels.
I don't feel anything.
Fuck, man.
After she said that, what did you do?
Confirmation.
I just...
What did you do?
Stop!
Oh, nothing. Dean's already gone.
Mary was...
Oh, shit.
But ever since then,
We just need time to fix this. We need to go somewhere safe, somewhere where no one can find us.
Oh, no.
Go. Run.
What if the gun does something else? What if the gun restores his soul?
You have to.
I won't run anymore.
Oh, no. I'm just thinking, like, what if... What you really want deep down inside the gun does or something? That won't make sense, though. Ah, fuck, I don't know. I just want Jack to be okay. The two of them can't die here.
Me up again, are you?
Oh, no.
And you were right. All along,
Chuck was fucking
I
there.
am a monster.
Watching. Fuck, man. Excuse me. I can't deal with it.
Come on.
Our entire lives.
Oh.
Dad, everything. This is all you because you wrote it all, right? Because
Oh.
what? Because we're your favorite show? Because we're part of your story?
Are we gonna get God as a villain for the last season?
But your brother's stupid and crazy. And I'll bring her back.
Oh.
Your mom.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Because this isn't just a story. It's our lives.
Oh,
So
man.
God or no God, you go to hell.
Have it your way.
Jack. 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 Stop it. Stop it.
Oh.
Jack.
Oh, shit.
Chuck.
Fine. That's the way you want it?
What the fuck is happening?
Story's over. Welcome to the end.
Oh my god. What, is Jack okay?
Yeah, good.
Did he kill him or did he give him a soul or what the fuck is happening like? Oh, his eyes are burned out, are they?
Chuck said that the gun was the only thing that could.
Oh. Oh. I had a sliver of hope left that he was giving him a soul or something.
What's happening?
Yeah, about that. We should talk.
Oh, what the fuck? Is that hell?
What the hell is happening?
Souls. They were souls from hell.
Woman in white? Fucking hell. Oh, clown. Clown spirit. Everything they've worked for, it's just been undone. Oh, shit. All hell breaks loose. Chuck unleashed hell. Man, I can't even talk, man. This is like, I never expected it to go this way. I never expected a Chuck to be the bad guy. Are we going to end right here? How are they going to get out of this? Oh, get that iron. Oh! It ended. Fuck. So, holy shit. Holy shit. That was an incredible episode. It didn't go any way today. It actually went the opposite way towards what I expected. Literally, at every possible turn. Right off the bat, I just want to say, and I noticed this in the recap at the start, the Wayward Son recap, the season changed so much. Like, looking at how the season started compared to how we ended up, it literally did a complete 180, you know? I love it. I love how much it changed. I was a little bit disappointed with how the Michael storyline ended up, just because it was a little abrupt and all that, but I liked the abruptness of it. I liked that it just ended like that. So suddenly, I thought it was a nice little twist, and it was like there was consequences for it, you know? It wasn't just they fixed everything, hooray. You know, it led to everything that happened. It led to Jack losing his soul. It led to everything. It led to Chuck coming back. You know, it led to all of this shit happening. Man, Chuck in this episode was great. I loved it. He was very godlike. I felt like he was. His other appearances were more palling around and joking and being more lighthearted, whereas here we saw a different side to him, you know. I liked it. I liked seeing his reaction to the boys going off script, basically, you know, not following his story that he set out. And it makes I feel like it makes Michael's character a lot more interesting, because he was right, you know. All of those worlds were just failed attempts that he just abandoned. And he did it again here. Or it's what we're led to believe anyway, you know. As soon as he lost control, he just left. He didn't just leave, he fucking destroyed that place. He just let loose hell, you know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't expect God to be the final big bad, you know. I was full on sure it was going to be the Empty. And now the Empty looks like it's going to be on the good side. Because the Empty and Billy were teamed up at the end with Jack. Why would they do that, you know? Billy could have been just playing people as well to get to this stage. But I feel like they're definitely up to something. What? I don't know. But I feel like they could be up to something good. Like maybe they're not happy with what God is doing. Because we still don't know anything about the Empty. All we know is that, and the Empty has never been portrayed as particularly evil. It's just been portrayed as someone who just wants to sleep and is trying to stop all these things that are waking it up, you know? I'm very, very, very interested in every single thing that's going on. It's so great. So great. This episode was very, very meta as well. Very meta. Like it was talking about show's over. Wow, I can't remember the exact phrase, but even talking about like the Leviathans and the British Men of Letters and all that, it was really, really cool. I like that they haven't done. They do it every now and again, but like full on meta jokes. They used to do them a lot more in the past, and I like them. I like them when they're done well, and I feel like they were done well in this episode. It was good. I'm really, really glad. And it's probably one of my favorite scenes of this episode was the Dean with, or the Dean. I was reading Dean's name on this when I said it. It was the scene with Sam and Dean, and they were talking about the situation basically and everything that was going down. And Sam basically said every single thing that I said at the start of this episode and last episode about the fact that they are the direct cause of this. They brought Jack back. They brought him back, used that fucking the spell that they knew something bad was going to come from that, you know? How is it not? They brought him back, and then he used the last of his soul to save them. You know, save the world, save them. I like that Sam said all of that. It made the episode way better, and that just scene between the two of them was great. And the acting overall in this episode was phenomenal. But that scene especially, I absolutely loved, and I wanted to give a shout out to that. Because it's true, you know, and I understand, especially with everything that happened, and especially with Dean. Like Dean didn't take to Jack originally, you know, he was against it. He knew he was too powerful, and he knew that something could go wrong, and he was against it. And Sam talked him into it, and talked him into giving him a chance, and he gave him a chance, and then he fell for him, and they became family. So I can understand it from Dean's perspective about why it hit him so hard, and especially with Mary and everything, the way everything went down. But I like that Sam acknowledged everything and the fact that they were the direct cause of it. You know, it was a nice acknowledgement. I loved the line. They're just a gaggle of Zuckerbergs. I lost my shit at that. I wonder if, and I initially thought it was this. I initially thought that Chuck telling Dean to shoot Jack was a test, and that something was going to come of it. Nothing did, and it still could have been a test, and maybe they failed, and maybe that's why he went apeshit, and you know. But the gun was cool. The way that whole scene went down was really cool. I like that Dean didn't do it. I like the pause, and even the shot of when he was holding up the gun, and it had the shot of the gun, and it was lightly focused, and then it refocused on Dean's face. It was really cool. It was really it was reminiscent of the shot with the Colt when they shot Yellow Eyes. That was really cool. Amara is in Reno, and she likes quinoa. Good to know. No, I'll talk about Endgame in a minute, because that's going to be speculation for next season. I'll do that in a minute. I wrote down as well, is God afraid of Jack? But I feel like that was just a front to get Dean to do what he wanted, because he literally killed him with the snap of his fingers. I do feel like Jack might be able to do something, and I feel like that's what was going on with the end, with the Empty and all that. The smile was really good as well. But maybe they're not happy with what God is doing, and they need Jack to do something. Maybe. That's the only thing I can really think of. But, yeah. We got a Crowley name drop. That was cool. I would love for Crowley to come back next season. I mean, they have the opportunity, in my opinion, to bring almost anyone back with the storyline they're doing. But the season on a whole, this season, I will talk first before I talk about speculation. I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed it. I talked about it during the episodes. The start of the season, I feel like, was let down a bit. And I feel like that might have been a direct result of the Wayward Sisters storyline getting, or show getting scrapped, because I feel like they put the Kaya stuff and all that in just to kind of give that story a little bit of closure, even though it didn't really, because she's just left there. Unless they want to bring her back next season, I don't know. But even just the way some of the earlier episodes were shot with the music and the weird slow-mos and the weird zooms and stuff was just weird. But the way it ended up was great, you know. I'm still disappointed we didn't get more Dean/Michael, but I was still happy with the way it ended up, you know. I just wanted to see more of Jensen Ackles in that role. But story-wise, I'm happy with the way everything turned out. Really good. I'm glad that we didn't get Lucifer back. Because that's still set up for next season, you know. I would rather it happen next season as opposed to kind of shoehorning him into the season, because it didn't need it, you know. I would definitely like some Nick back for next season. I also didn't drink the can of San Pellegrino just because I feel like Nick is going to come back next season, and Mark Pellegrino never left the show. He was still present as Lucifer in Jack's mind, which nothing ever came from that either, unless it's revealed, because Lucifer is in the empty as well, so it could still be revealed that he is there. But yeah, the only thing I was disappointed with the season, as I said, was some of the earlier episodes, the way that it was shot. The Mary thing, I'm just annoyed they didn't utilize her character well, you know. It's just a waste of a character. Same with Bobby, nothing really ever came with that. And we had no Ketch this season, we just had a little video call. Again, I don't know if that was a scheduling conflict or if it was just planned that way so that they could have him for the last season, or if they just had nothing for him to do, you know. That was pretty much it. I enjoyed some of the side characters this season and their utilization, like Rowena. I love having Rowena as one of the boys' go-to people now. That's really cool. And their utilization of her in this season was really cool as well. So more of that. Yeah, I really enjoyed the finale. So looking at next... Oh, one last thing actually, because I wrote it down. There was a world where it's just full of squirrels. It really reminded me of the Rick and Morty episode with the... What? I can't... It was they ruined one of the realities, wasn't it? And they had to migrate. The squirrels took over. And the monsters coming back at the end were really cool. Like, what's that going to do for next season? That's what I'm saying. Anyone could come back. Like, we had the woman in white there. We had the clown ghost as well. We had the Bloody Mary ghost as well. Are we going to get to see old monsters? Obviously. Are we going to get to see old characters? You know, like if we don't know the extent of what's after been broken out, if it's just hell, like could Purgatory be affected? The Empty has people up there as well. Could we see the likes of, like, say, Ruby back, Yellow Eyes, any of the angels? Because if the Empty is there, the Empty could wake up any of the angels. We could get like Balthazar and any of them old characters back again. Lucifer is definitely going to come back because he's in the Empty already, you know, and Jack is there now. But for Endgame, I don't know what they're going to do. Because they can't kill Chuck. They can't kill God. If they kill God, creation ceases to exist. Because you need the light and the dark balance. So in order for them to kill God, they would have to kill Amara as well. You know? So not, like, how did they do that? Excuse me. I don't know, like, in terms of Endgame, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they could do. Like, is this whole last season going to be a full-on apocalypse? That would be really cool. I do really want to see some old characters again. I would like to see some, like, I'm talking really old characters. I want to see Ellen. I want to see Joe. I want to see OG Bobby. I want to see fucking Crowley back, you know. I want to see Crowley back at least once. I don't know if that's possible in terms of getting the actor back, but I would love to see that. That'd be cool. Yeah. Last season, I have no doubt they're going to get some people back anyway. Definitely. For the last season, you know, it's going to happen. But I want some good cameos. Oh, I'm so glad I watched this now while the last episode was fresh, because it was great. I really don't have any idea. Like, Death and the Empty, they're definitely trying to do something to overthrow God or sort God out. They're definitely not happy with that. They have to not be, right? There's no reason for them to be affiliating each other. Well, I suppose because they're both dealing with death, but something has to be going on there. It's mad that I must write it down. Actually, I always usually have a notepad here with like loose threads and stuff, that might come back. I had the Shadim written down. I don't know if anything will come with that. Unless they got broken out as well at the end. That would be cool, but probably not. But yeah. Yeah. I don't really have anything else. As I said, I'm going to jump straight into season 15. I'm not going to take a break because I want to get caught up, so I'm going to keep doing as many videos as I can, 2 to 3 a week, until I get caught up. I think there's 5 episodes of the new season out, so hopefully in 2 weeks I'll be just there. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching all of this season. I've had a lot of fun reading your comments and stuff, and next season when I start doing them live, I will be doing more questions. I do some questions already, and I go in and answer them in the actual YouTube comment section, but I can read them out and answer them on camera, so that'll be a lot of fun. Hit that like button. Let me know what you thought about this video, about this episode and the video. Check out our social media links. We'll be back in a few days with season 15 of Supernatural, finally. I'm not looking forward to doing a new thumbnail. I always do a new thumbnail with the new updated title card. This season one was actually one of the hardest to do, just because I tried to replicate the wings and everything. I tried to like mimic it and copy it. So hopefully a new one is not that difficult. If not, I'll just revert back to one of my old ones. So yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you in season 15. Later.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind, and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.